stream number 60 in 2025, first bar negative. And first bar negative is based on the 5-minute chart, and it has a low of 8540 and a half. And so according to my research, I need to be a buyer in the area below 85. So if I was going to illustrate that, so the bar of interest is this bar here. And so what first bar negative says is, if you have the opportunity to be a buyer below the low of a first bar negative, you should do so. Now, I'd like to show you something. When I reviewed the performance of first bar positive, which is its opposite, and first bar negative, let's focus on first bar negative for now. Reviewing the FTSE, there were 20 trading days in February, and the first bar negative occurred 6 times, and first bar positive occurred 13 times. Now, just because there was 13 bars, that doesn't mean that I had 13 signals. So looking at the first bar negative, so out of the 20 trading days, I had 13 triggers. There were 6 days where the first bar was negative, and out of those I had 2 winners and 4 losers. That is not terribly impressive, as you can see, but the strategy is quite simple. If the first bar is negative, you want to be a buyer below. Now, I know that the performance of it in February was not impressive. How can anyone say that 6 signals, 4 of which were losers, was impressive? No, I hear you. It was absolutely a hit rate of 33% and a loss rate of 66%. That's not impressive, but you can't look at something like this over 1 month. And I have looked at this over 5 years. It comes out ahead as being a good strategy. And it's particularly good if you use the strategy by adding to your winning trades. Now, I know that it's not every single day that we are in the mood for adding to our winners. Adding is a performance. And so as you go through these stages, you begin to trade a simple strategy. So you can sort of use different layers or different levels to your competency. And obviously there comes at one point where your motivation is no longer enough and your talent is not enough. And that's where true performers step in and they use determination and grit. And somewhere in the higher stages, you begin to consider adding to your winning trades. Somewhere down here in the lower stages, you'd probably be tempted to add to your losing trade. But it's a hallmark of a trader in great development that they add to their winning trades. Anyway, I digress. So this is the setup for first bar negative, being a buyer below prior bar low. Essentially, that's what it is.